You're watching USA News Hub, your home for breaking headlines, trending sports stories, and exclusive updates from across the nation. What if one athlete could win Grand Slams, inspire an entire generation, and redefine style on the global stage, all before turning 22? She isn't just winning matches, she's changing culture, she's changing expectations, she's changing what it means to be a modern sports superstar. Call her a champion. Call her a role model. Call her a fashion icon. Because Coco Gauff is more than a tennis player, she's a movement. Coco Gauff doesn't just walk onto a tennis court. She arrives with purpose, with presence, with the weight of history and the promise of the future resting on her shoulders. Just 21 years old, Coco Gauff has already accomplished what most athletes only dream of. Grand Slam champion, world #1 contender, American tennis leader. But limiting her story to trophies alone would miss the bigger picture. Because Coco Gauff represents something far greater than wins and losses. She represents belief, expression, responsibility, and a new era of stardom where excellence, authenticity, and influence collide. The world first met Coco Gauff as a fearless teenager, 15-year-old with braids, braces, and zero fear, walking onto Wimbledon's grass courts, facing Venus Williams, a living legend, and beating her. That moment wasn't just an upset, it was a signal, message sent across the tennis universe. A star has arrived. But what followed wasn't overnight. Dominance, it was growth. Hard lessons, tough losses, public scrutiny, and constant comparison to icons who came before her. Yet Coco never rushed the process. She embraced it. And by the time she lifted her first Grand Slam trophy at the US Open, and later her second at the French Open, she had earned every ounce of respect. What separates champions from contenders? It's not talent, it's not fame, it's mindset. Coco Gauff competes with an intensity that belies her age. She problem solves. She adapts. She fights for every point, even when momentum disappears. In Grand Slam finals, when pressure suffocates most players, Coco leans in. She trusts her work. She trusts her instincts. And she trusts herself. That mental toughness is why she continues to rise, even on days when her game isn't perfect. Because champions don't need perfection. They need belief. United States, America's tennis standard-bearer. In the United States, tennis legends are measured differently. Greatness isn't enough. You must inspire. You must lead. You must carry the sport forward. Coco Gauff has embraced that responsibility. She represents American tennis with pride, but without arrogance. Confidence, without entitlement. She speaks with maturity beyond her years. She understands her platform. And she never forgets the communities watching her succeed. For young athletes across America, especially young girls, Coco isn't just someone to admire, she's someone to believe in yourself through. Globe showing Europe Africa a role model on and off the court. Being a role model isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest. Coco Gauff has never hidden her struggles. She's talked openly about pressure, about expectations, about learning who she is in the public eye. And that honesty resonates. She encourages young people to speak up, stay educated, care about the world beyond sports. Coco doesn't use her voice for noise. She uses it for impact. Whether addressing social issues or promoting education and self-worth, she understands that greatness comes with responsibility. Enter the fashion icon. Now let's talk about the transformation no one saw coming, and everyone now celebrates. Coco Gauff, the fashion icon. Gone are the days when tennis style was predictable. Coco brings personality to every outfit. Bold silhouettes, fearless color choices, elegant yet powerful designs. On court, her looks command attention. Off court, she moves effortlessly between red carpets, fashion weeks, and magazine covers. She doesn't follow trends. She creates them. Sparkles style with meaning. What makes Coco's fashion evolution special isn't just how she looks, it's why it matters. She embraces individuality. She celebrates self-expression. She proves that athletes don't have to fit into one box. Strong and stylish, competitive and creative, focused and fashionable. Coco Gauff shows young women that you can dominate your profession and still express who you are. That confidence isn't one-dimensional. And that power comes in many forms. Camera with flash, the brand power. Major brands noticed, designers noticed, the global fashion industry noticed. But Coco never lets branding overshadow authenticity. Every partnership feels intentional, aligned with her values, reflective of her journey. She's not selling an image, she's sharing a story. And that story resonates across sports, culture, and fashion. Brain balancing fame and focus. In an era where distractions destroy careers, Coco Gauff has remained grounded. Her team protects her. Her family supports her. And she continues to prioritize growth over hype. Despite millions of followers and global recognition, her commitment to tennis never wavers. Training, recovery, learning, evolving. Because Coco knows one truth: style fades, trophies last, and legacy is built through consistency. Crystal ball, the future of Coco Gauff. So what comes next? More Grand Slams. World number one. Cultural icon beyond sports. The answer is simple. All of it. Coco Gauff isn't chasing validation, she's chasing excellence. And she's doing it on her own terms. Every season, she becomes more complete, more confident, more influential. The scary part, she's just getting started. Call her champion, because she wins when it matters. Call her role model, because she leads with integrity. Call her fashion icon, because she expresses herself fearlessly. But above all, call her Coco Gauff, a symbol of what happens when talent meets purpose, when confidence meets humility, when greatness meets authenticity, and when a young woman decides to redefine what success looks like. On her own terms. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that's shaping America and the world. We'll see you in the next update.